Hello, welcome. Today we're doing 14. First day after I ran out of main story quests. I'm gonna do the Hildebrand for Stormblood. And yeah, let's get to it. Hey, hey, you're Eorzean, right? An adventurer, maybe. Good at killing and whatnot. Me? Oh, I'm good at it. I mean, other than the occasional rat, but I've got a job for you if you're interested. So there's this Mikoto girl, this incredible, beautiful, wonderful girl in this tavern, right? Come all the way from Eorzea like you and me. So beautiful, this girl. So beautiful. But in this weird, strange place where people are bowing and all the time and getting on the ground and tucking their legs under them, a young girl traveling by herself is in danger. Some bad people could trick her and take her and make her do, things. Anyways, get in there and keep her safe. I'll be watching. Ah, shoot. Yes, I can be of service to you, my lady. I have seen this gentlemanly Eorzean you seek, yes, and I should be glad to take you to him if you like. You are ever so kind and helpful, Mr. Talking Cat. Or catfish, to be precise, though I care not for the Eorzean. I am Gyoto, a Namazu, and the services I provide are not free, I am sorry to say. Nor are they cheap. Are you sure you can afford to pay? Oh dear, I spent my last skill on the fair on Kugane. Is there any other way I can convince you to help? Or, if it isn't Yo. Thank God for that. Don't tell me you came all the way just to help a little old me. Ah, you see, when Inspector Hildebrand took to the skies, I said, Nashu, you'd better not let him get away this time, and immediately began looking for ways to head as far east as I could, and you can't get much further east than the Far East, right? I was worried I wouldn't be able to find him, but when you know it, Gyoza the talking Numa here says he knows where he is. Careful, this one knows our game. Escaping her wrath is going to take all our skills. I say, there is no need for such menacing glares, none whatsoever. 1,000 pardons, milady, but I had no idea you were traveling with such esteemed company. Forget everything I said regarding the fee. Now, if you will excuse me, I have a pressing engagement. Very pressing indeed. Wait, you haven't told me where the inspector is yet. Huh? Little Gyoza was trying to swindle me. Oh, Nashu, you ought to know better than to trust a talking cat. Hey. Wait, she's a talking cat. Hey. Fucking Nashu. I asked lots and lots of other people if they'd seen a gentlemanly Eorzean, but none of them were any help. Oh, Inspector Hildebrand, wherever could you be? Yes, he does have a habit of landing head first, doesn't he? Hopefully we won't need Lord Godbert's help to pull him out again. Ah, that's it. If the inspector is always on the hunt for a case, then all we've got to do is find the biggest, juiciest one we can and wait for him to appear. Let's go and see what trouble we can turn up, eh? This way. Oh, I'm headed towards the wrong thing. Okay, that's why. Ah. Unsolved crimes. It so happens that a number of properties owned by wealthy merchants have been pillaged this past fortnight. Master Acapono's shop in the Rakuza district was the most recent, as I recall. But you may be assured that the second Gumi will track down the thief in due time. No thief is perfect. It is only a matter of time before the second Gumi bring him to justice. Mm. Alright, you got me, Miss Samurai. But before you do anything rash like arrest or torture or chop me into tiny little bits with that sword of yours, know that I never touched her. I mean, I never even had the chance. I'm sorry. Oh, you're the Eorzean adventurer. I thought you looked familiar. Woo. For a moment there, I thought I was done for. Those second Gumi don't mess about. All cut first and ask questions later, you know? No romance in their hearts, they wouldn't understand. Ah, so it's not just crimes, but big, incredible crimes you want to know about. Incidents like the likes of which send ripples through time and space, through fate and destiny. It was 5 years ago, or maybe it was last week. I'm not so good with time lately. Anyway, there I was, walking Ulda's bustling streets when the sea parts and my eyes meet with those of a maiden's most fair, and she stole my heart. It was like two grains of sand in the desert looking at each other, and one of those grains knowing that it was destined to spend the rest of its life with the other grain because she had this whole sultry scribe thing that made him so, Ever since that day, I've watched over her afar, a silent guardian, a humble protector. Some might think me mad or call me a coward for refusing to speak with her, but they are fools. Fools, I say. True love is not the product of clumsy banter, but careful study, years and years of observation, of obsession, until you know her better than she knows herself. Perhaps when the time is right, I shall reveal myself to her, but until that blessed day, I shall aid her from the shadows, and you, my friend, will aid her in the light. Hmm. I bet this town's crawling with all kinds of shifty folk up to no good. Come on, you lot, show yourselves. Dastardly doings and portraited instances of criminal behavior. This is Kugane, my dear. We've no shortage of that here. But since you asked, the story on everyone's lips at the Bokusen these days is that of the wealthiest among us, and how they are being preyed upon by some sneak thief. Perhaps they should invest in better locks. Ah, there you are. Learn anything interesting? Should I out the dude? Like, I like the little guy, I don't know. I feel like he's, but like, he's stalking. He's not a bastard, though. You know what? I like Nashu enough that, like, if, like, RP, I would tell Nashu because I care about Nashu. Oh, you're having me on. As if I wouldn't notice. Be serious now. Oh, that's the wrong answer. Okay then. A series of robberies committed by a mysterious thief. Oh, that's just the thing. Well done, yo. Our next order of business should be to track down this Akabano and ask him about the latest incident. He certainly looks like a merchant. Well-to-do merchant. That fiend, that despicable rat's valiant, the nerve of him to make mock of us. My thanks to you, Master Akabano, for all your help. I swear to you on my honor that the sneak thief shall be brought to justice forthwith. And with that, I bid you a good day. Ah, so it is Akabano. Let's go and ask him about the robbery. Forgive me, my lady. In my haste I did not see you. Are you alright? Shall I summon a healer? Don't worry, I've taken bigger knocks to the noggin than that. Hey, you aren't one of them samurai, are you? Shigeri, at your service, milady. You have my sincerest apologies for the incident. Much as I would like to make amends for my reckless behavior, I fear duty compels me to take my leave. A nefarious criminal is at large and I must bring him to justice. Oh, that's all we need. Competition. Well, I'm sure Inspector Hildebrand and his faithful assistant won't lose to the likes of him. That merchant knows something important to for Shigeri to go running off like that. Let's find out what it is. Greetings and salutations, Master Akabono. My name is Nashu, Agent of Inquiries, extraordinary inspector, and this is Yo, who's also got a knack for it. Can you tell us about the recent robbery? Ah, inspectors, I had heard rumors that one such as you were come from the west. You seem an honest sort, so I will oblige to your request. This very morning, one of my assailants found my establishment unlocked, and when we went inside to investigate, he discovered that my most prized possession had been stolen. To make matters worse, in their place he found this message. You have just been robbed by the Kagane Wolf burglar. Surely you've heard about his recent exploits, similar calling cards that were found at the scene of the other robberies. And now I too have become a victim. A series of robberies committed by a thief with a calling card. Oh, there's no way Inspector Hildebrand's going to be able to resist the lure of this case. I thought the two of you were inspectors, but it makes no difference to me who catches the criminal. And since the Sinkangumis seem to be at a loss, you will be generously rewarded for any information that leads to the recovery of my stolen property. I wish you well in your investigation. Ah, all we've got to do now is stick with this case, and we'll be reunited with Inspector Hildebrand. I just know it. Call it my keen inspector's assistant's sense. Anyway, I'm going to try and learn more about the other robberies. If you learn anything interesting, come and find me. Core, it's been too long since I've had a chance to whip up a batch of Nashu's delights. You can be sure I'll be putting these little darlings to good use next time. Oh bugger, good thing I've got plenty more stashed away. Okay, we're gonna continue with this. Well, if it isn't you looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, have I got news for you. So I've been asking after that wolf burglar fellow, the one that left that cheeky note claiming credit, you remember? And it seems he's not quite as sneaky as he thinks he is. Oh, he's robbed plenty of rich merchants blind, I'll grant you that. No doubting it was him either. Never fails to leave a calling card, this one. Too proud to leave people wondering for even a moment. But folks have laid eyes on him more than a few times. In fact, after talking to all the eyewitnesses, I had enough information to try and sketch a picture of the devil himself. Not bad for a self-strained artist, wouldn't you say? Hmm. Not hearing a lot of support for the sketch. Right then, back to the drawing board, the metaphorical one, that is. Let's you and me seek out and request the rich and famous, and question the rich and famous, the sort of folks the bugger's been targeting, and see if we can't learn something new. I'll head to Kagane Dori and you can check out the tea house and the hostelry. Ah, the infamous thief. I know of him. For a mercy he has not seen fit to trouble those of lesser means like me and my associates. Perhaps you thought me wealthy because I patronized the tea house. On the contrary, this is my sole indulgence. Were I a stronger man, I would forego it. But alas, the heart will not be denied. As I told you before, I doubt I need fear a visit from Burglar. Despite appearances, my fortune is quite modest. Someone's named Waka. Oh. Too long has it been since I shared a pipe with an Ijin. How unfortunate You've no desire for smoke, only talk of vulgarity. I have no personal experience on which to draw, so I doubt I can be of much assistance. But I know is known to all, but if you insist, he is a lone wolf, without comrades, and despite their best efforts, the Sikangumi has no leads. Some say this has emboldened the man. Each theft is more brazen than the last. He has even been witnessed for practicing his trade in broad daylight, if you can believe it. That is the extent of my knowledge. Now, if you will not favor me the tales of your own, I ask that you leave me to my pipe. It is far less demanding company. He is a lone wolf, this burglar, and quite brazen in recent thefts. I can tell you no more about you, even if you were to accept my invitation to share a pipe. I say, the Kagani wolf burglar must use him sullying my ears with that rascalion's names as I attempt to make a moment to relax and take in fresh air. Bah, it's no use. The moment is ruined. I too fell victim to the wolf's villainy, like so many others. Oh, if you had seen the beast before he took it. Yeah, if there was any justice in this world, he would be paraded through the streets and boiled alive in Tangkantabo. Some people say that cruel and unusual punishments don't deter the criminal element in the slightest. If you ask me, some have no appreciation for a public boiling. Ooh. Ah, here you are. Dig up any interesting tidbits? So he's getting bolder by the day, is he? Well, if there's anything I've learned from following the inspector around, it's that overconfidence is liable to get you smacked upside the head by your mom and her magic frying pan. That said, we'd have a better chance of catching this wolf if we knew who he was eyeing next. Huh? A thousand pardons, young sir. I did not mean to trample you underfoot. Are you alright? Huh. Hey, aren't you the samurai I bumped into the other day? Shiggy something, was it? Oh, we meet again, my lady. I say, you must think me in the habit of trampling my fellow pedestrians. Let me assure you, nothing could be further from the truth. I was simply preoccupied with thoughts of my investigation. That's right, you were after the wolf burglar too. Got any ideas? Any leads? As a matter of fact, I do. But recently, I but recently learned of a private auction in which many foreign wares are to be featured. While such auctions are not uncommon in Kugane, it has been some time since the wolf last struck, and there are rumors that this auction may include particularly extraordinary items. Much as I would love to converse with you at great length, I really must be going until we meet again. Wait, Mr. Shiggy, sir, can we come too? To the auction, if you like, but I very much doubt you will be able to afford any of the items being sold. Oh, don't you worry about that. Yo's here's got enough money to buy and sell you 1,000 times over. Yes, very good. Then by all means, come with me. This venue has been reserved for the private auction. The guests should be arriving any moment now. I remember you, Master Akabono, was it? Well, if it isn't the inspectors, I did not know you would be joining us. I presume you are to come to keep watch for the wolf, but should you see anything you like, know that we have money changers on hand to assist those who wish to spend foreign currency. I must warn you, however, that should we desire the same item, I am not one to surrender without a fight. Greetings and welcome to you, the prosperous and esteemed elite. This evening you will be given a rare opportunity to view and purchase, if so inclined, a selection of strange and wondrous items from all across the world. Without further ado, I give you our first, a queer mishap and fiend captured in the mountains wilds of Yangtze. Is this slave trading? Aye, it's none other than the fabled Rat-Man, an unholy union of man and beast, a demon of legend whose flesh, when consumed, bestows life everlasting. Eternal life can be yours, ladies and gentlemen. So, shall we start the bidding at 500,000 koban? 600. 700. 800,000 koban. 800,000 koban, going once, going twice. Sold to Master Akabano. Let us proceed to the next item for bidding. He's not really gonna eat him, is he? That statue you were about to see was brought to Kagane from the west, the land of Eorzea to be precise. But let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, statue does not even begin to describe this extraordinary work of art. I give you the Eorzean Gentleman, a masterpiece, nay a triumph of Western sculpture. Marvel at the intricate details, the features so expertly realized that some have likened it to a living, breathing man frozen in time. Well, would you look at that? That statue's the spitting image of Inspector Hildebrand. Could it been a, could it have been sculpted by a fan? Was that a trick of the light, or did the statue just twitch? You mean to say you think it might actually be the inspector somehow frozen by temporal magics? In that case, I've got just the thing to bring him back to the land of the moving. Stay your bomb-filled hand, my lady, I beg you, lest you slaughter these poor people and bring this marketplace to ruin. I suppose you have a point, and it wouldn't be very Inspector-like to blow innocents to kingdom come. How readily she resorts to violence, this woman. I shudder to think what carnage she has left in her wake. Oh, I knew it. That's no statue, it's a genuine article in the flesh. Probably hit his head when he fell from the sky again. Or maybe he's gone into hibernation again or something. This bizarre sculpture in truth is a man. Is such a thing even possible? Strange, I do not recall it wearing an expression of sheer terror before. It was rather more serene, was it not? How very perceptive of you. Verily, this is no ordinary statue. It is a head for unseen hybrid of sculpture and automation. Marvel at the way its features change, fluidly and effortlessly. Yes, indeed. So shall we start the bidding for this one-of-a-kind statue at 500,000 koban? 600. 7. 800,000 koban to be paid in full here and now. Fucker. Once more, Master Akabono will not be denied. Will any challenge his claim to the Eorzean gentleman? We've got to do something. Yo, if we don't, these people are going to buy the inspector. I don't know what koban is. Wahaha. There is nothing in this world I cannot buy. 1,000,000 koban. What is the meaning of this? By the kami, the Eorzean gentleman has vanished. You have just been robbed by the Kagane wolf burglar. That thrice damned Oni, he struck again. I saw him, the fiend with wolfish features. He took the statue and ran towards the short pier. Do you know what this means? Inspector Hildebrand has been stolen or kidnapped. We've got to go after that wolf burglar. For all we know, he might want to eat him like that poor aquarium, and we can't have that. That's kind of brutal, we're just letting that happen. Oh well. Ah! Up. Oh shit, the Evil ship. That's cool. I still can't believe Inspector Hildebrand was stolen. That's got to be a first. Yes, yes, as I said, this is what I saw. Oh, you followed me, I presume. Of a mind to pursue the wolf burglar as well? Of course we are. He's got Inspector Hildebrand, and I'll be damned if I'm going to let some two-gill thief eat him. Or are you perchance referring to the Eorzean gentleman, that hideous statue? I dare say no one in their right mind would try to eat it, but nonsensical fears notwithstanding, I should be honored to work with you to catch the wolf burglar. This man here claims he saw him board a boat with the statue and head towards the ruby price. 'Twas a sight I will not soon forget. Never before have I seen a lupin carrying a twisted mockery of a man on his back. Never again will I expect. To be bold, too bold was the fiend this day. In seeking to claim such a conspicuous prize in broad daylight, he has left a trail we can follow. Come, let us make haste to the ruby price. That their tower just keeps on going and going. Yeah. Surely one of the watchmen here will have seen the wolfman and his stolen statue. Alas, I cannot say I have seen such a thing. Since the withdrawal of Garlean forces from Doma and the Ruby Sea, there has been a significant increase in domestic traffic. Accordingly, accordingly, we have been instructed to wade through smaller vessels, leaving our waters absent cause. This Lupin you seek probably received no more than a courtesy glance. I see. Thank you for taking the time to explain, and pray forgive me the interruption. We shall continue our search elsewhere. The question is, where else should we search? Who else has reason to keep a close watch on these waters? Oh, how silly of me. The Confederacy has every reason to note the comings and goings of even the smallest vessels in the Ruby Sea. Their very survival rests on their ability to extract payments for safe passage. Their so-called Ruby Tithe says Kazuki is where we must go. Any traveler who does not wish to be raided and relieved of their possessions must journey there first and make the necessary overtures. Searching for a bandit on a boat, you say? As far as I'm concerned, the only bandits are those who refuse to pay the tithe, like that one fellow I spotted not long ago. Why didn't I stop him, you ask? Because he was dead, I, standing motionless in his skiff, paying no heed to the waves of the waters. A dead man drifting. It is one thing to threaten a living man, but what could I possibly do to stop a dead one? Nothing, that is what. So I took the only reasonable course of action. I let him be. I am not one to consort with the dead, but if you are, by all means, follow the man to the Isle of Becco. I will remain here and do my best to forget what I saw. I know an ill omen when I see one, and that dead man in a boat was as ill as an omen can be. If you squint just the right way, it looks like it's got ears, or is it horns? Huh. Yeah, she's right. A dead man in the boat found in the Isle of Becco. That's the stupidest thing I ever, unless, aha, don't you see? He mistook the Eorzean gentleman for a corpse. Boat belonged to none other than the Kagane wolf burglar. Or, what luck. Our liaison did mention that we could pay the tithe by way of bringing a trespasser to justice, and I do believe this qualifies. The hunt is on, to the Isle of Becco and that thrice-damned wolf. Hark, over there a wolf, or at least someone what's got big ears and a long fluffy tail. Ah, we've got him now. So it seems the wolf burglar was caught by the very people they were trying to catch that were trying to catch him. Call me Fort Fiend. This is no wolf burglar. This is a man dead who yet moves. A restless spirit bound to this mortal coil by burdens of the soul. I beg your pardon, good sir, but my soul carries no such burdens. Indeed, in death I found rather more liberation than I had in life, more purpose and meaning and brotherhood. Wait a minute, you're one of the gentle dead men. But what are you doing so far from Eorzea and the others? As I live and breathe, in even the furthest reaches, I find myself reunited with Master Zombiebrand's compatriots. I too must confess some curiosity as to how you came to this place, but since you asked first, as unbelievable as it may sound, we heard rumors of an island deep in the Siren Song Sea said to be home to a host of undead individuals not unlike myself. Ours being a rather lonely existence, we resolved to dispatch an emissary to the isle, myself being the logical choice once again. Ah, truly. Well, that would explain why the myriad skeletons we found were devoid of unlife, as it were. That said, even if they were as disagreeable as a lot as you claim, I should thank you to stop killing every last undead you encounter in your travels. Anyway, having failed in my mission, I was at a loss for what to do next. The island was abandoned, and Eorzea was ever so far away. Just then I felt it, a familiar tingling in my rotting flesh. There was no denying it. I'd felt the pull of our leader, Master Zombiebrand. His aether called to me, and I was duty bound to answer, so I followed the trail and it led me to this place. For, then, it's no coincidence. The inspector and the burglar that stole him must be somewhere here on this island. Good sir, do you still feel Inspector Hildebrand calling to you even now? Can you lead us to him? As surely as I can crack open a heartless merchant's head and feast on the goo inside before you can say, go, follow me. By the way, I've been meaning to ask, what's with the wolfish getup? It's not the sort of thing a gentle dead man usually wears, though it's quite fetching, I've got to say. It warms my dead heart to hear you say so. I received it as a gift from a traveling artist. When I explained to him how difficult it was to converse with the common man, he fashioned it for me, believing it would serve to soften my otherwise terrifying features. And so it has. But enough talk. Master Zombiebrand needs us. Nothing I have heard makes even the slightest bit of sense to me. But no matter, if this mishappened undead wolfsman can lead us to the thief, I shall trust in him wholly. I think it's a wonderful look for him, don't you? Are all the undead in the West so gentlemanly? Yes, yes, Master Zombieland is close. We are nearly upon him. And the wolf burglar, at long last, we will bring that bastard to justice. Wolf burglar, you have nowhere left to run. Surrender now. Gah, so they finally caught up to me. Gar, he looks exactly like my sketch. Your campaign of thievery comes to an end this day. Aye, this day the Bakfu will have their man. That is to say, their Lupin. Stop, damn you. The inspector's still not snapped out of it, which means it's time for a triple serving of Nashu's Delight, Dango style. Bombs! Shut up, you stupid statue. Bugger me, are those bombs? Idiot, get rid of them before you kill us both. Help, yo, Nashu, anyone. Don't worry about the inspector. He survived a trip from dial mode, so this is nothing. Let's get the wolf burglar instead. Oh my god. Fucking Hildebrand, bro. I told you before, wolf burglar, you have nowhere left to run. Fall on the other hand. If that's how it's gonna be, then fall it is. Never thought I'd come this close to getting caught. Suppose it's my own fault for trying to nick a hefty prize like a statue. But if the statue ain't even a statue, then there's no reason for me to stick around, is there? Better luck next time, thief takers. God, the nerve of that villain. I say, yo, I have come to expect such cold, calculating behavior from dear Nashu, but not you. Hooray, Inspector Hildebrand is back. Nothing like a brush for certain death to get you back in the game, am I right, Inspector? What manner of sorcery is this? The Eorzean gentleman, this statue stands before me, speaking in gesticulating as if a living, breathing being. I trust I needn't remind you I am too capable of such motions despite neither living nor breathing. But more to the point, Master Zombiebrand is no statue. Quite right, he's an agent of inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. Good sir, by your garb I gather you are a samurai. Am I then correct in assuming we are in the Far East? Oh, as I wake from the gentle slumber and find myself in foreign land, we should be greeted by but a Far Eastern fan. But ho, what is this? Already my keen investigator sense has alerted me to the presence of a petitioner in need. I must away, for honor and justice and a hard-boiled egg. Wait for me, Inspector, you know I can't run that fast. Master Zombiebrand looks to be his old self again. Wonderfully, simply wonderful. It's enough to bring a tear to this gentle dead man's eye. Or it would be if I weren't, you know. But much as I would love to join you in your adventures, I must return to my brothers. I pray you watch over and keep our undead overlord safe. So, in Eorzea, a man by maybe an Inspector Extraordinaire as well as a zombie overlord. Truly yours is a land of many mysteries and strange customs I dare say I will never comprehend. While I regret that we were unable to apprehend the wolf burglar, I am glad that this chase has seen you reunited with your comrade. Come, let us follow him and see where his keen sense leads. Another rat man, like the one they sold at the auction. Looks like Inspector Hildebrand found a Queren. Friend in need of friend, or are you friend? Did I not tell you I had caught the scent of a case? And here it is, I give you the case of the kidnapped Queren. Simply put, this adorable little fellow's dearest friend was abducted by a dastardly fellow in the nearby city of Kagane. We sail on ships as sailors for East Alderney Trading Company, docked at Kagane docks to unload goodly goods when goodly merchant comes and offers tasty feast to me and friendly friend. By the Kami, did that rat man just speak? Queren, not rat man, rude man. Why does no one here know Queren? Always demon with lucky flesh. We go with goody merchant, all alone. Many turns, left, right, left, very confusing. Then bad man grab friendly friend, put gag in mouth and bag on head. I fight back and run, and they run too, and then I jump into water. It would seem the currents carried him to the shores of the island, but I have yet to ascertain the motive for why anyone would want to kidnap a hapless Queren sailor. because they do not know or do not care that he is Quirin. He passes for a ratman of far eastern folklore, the flesh of which some believe bestows everlasting life. An Eorzean sailor with most unusual features, an incredible, albeit hideous statue of Eorzean make that was in truth a man. I dare say we have already met our goodly merchant. You must return to Kagane and confront this criminal at once. He may have abducted others from faraway lands to sell at auction, the fiend. At the very least, we know he sold the Quirin's friendly friend. We've got to save him too. Right you are, my lady. We shall see the wicked punished and the innocent set free. Yes, yes, I was just about to say that. Well said, you. Okay. So the only jewelry that is displayed is that. Okay. $280, 2, 4, 6, 8. $800. $1,200. I need $1,200 for that stuff. Okay. Well, that's not a lot. Like, yeah, that's a lot better actually. Holy shit. they're all similar. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Okay. How much do I have left? $560 is what I need. Okay. Or $280 to buy another one. What was I doing? That's right. I got distracted super hard. Okay. Kami, strike me down. The Orisian gentleman is alive. Hearken to me, merchant. Your reckoning is at hand. For the crime of kidnapping a Quarian sailor and selling him into slavery, I hereby place you under arrest. I should hope you. I should hope I would remember doing something so reprehensible as that. But more importantly, who are you to level such accusations, much less place me under arrest? You're not of the Sekingumi, a common Ronin, are you not? You, a common Ronin, come from the countryside looking for work. Work I so generously provided when I hired you to guard my auction. An auction you failed to defend against a thief who stole a priceless piece. I say, what audacity! The selfsame piece stands before you with Baron who escaped your kidnapping attempt as incontrovertible proof of your misdeeds. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have defeated you. The least you can do is demonstrate dignity in defeat. The truth is plain. There is no denying it. And yet, I do, Inspector, was it? Whatever authority you may possess in Eorzea is not recognized here. Only the Sekingumi can compel answers and arrest criminals. And with that, I bid you a good day. You need not answer to them, but you will answer to me. We've had your eye on you for some time, my friend, but alas, all good things must come to an end. The wolf burglar's meddling merely delayed the inevitable. We have all the proof we need. Now do yourself a favor and come quietly, or don't and do me a favor. Shigiri, owing to the efforts of you and yours, we can finally bring this charlatan to justice. For that, you have my deepest thanks. Thank you, sir. That you would favor me with such kind words is a great honor. I can only hope that this goes some way towards. However, that you failed to inform the Sekingumi of the wolf burglar's crime, despite being present, and instead pursued the thief on your own is inexcusable. I cannot in good conscience admit you to the Sekingumi at this time. Such reckless disregard and thirst for personal glory are traits I will not suffer in our samurai. A thousand thanks to you for saving friendly friend. Where we will be next time, and more following goodly merchants into dark. No more following goodly merchants into dark alleys. I owe you an apology. Like the merchant said, I am no more than a common Ronin. My pursuit of the wolf burglar has been, from the very beginning, independent of the Sekigumi or any other authority. I came to Kagane to join the Sekigumi, but was judged to be unworthy. Unable to find a gainful employment as a samurai elsewhere, I struggled to make ends meet. And then, when I was about to renounce my dream and return to my village, I learned of a notorious thief, a thief that targeted only the most wealthy and influential, a thief that I might bring to justice and thereby earn the approval of the Sekigumi. Say no more, my good samurai. Your earnest nature and passion for law have won me over. I swear to you, here and now, I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall help you scour all creation, from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for the Kagane wolf burglar, and we shall start right this instant. And I'm still not quite sure what to make of that man, but I suppose I should be grateful for the help. Yo, was it? I should thank you for joining me in this endeavor, perhaps more so than the others. Their help is of a questionable benefit, whereas yours seems rather more reliable. The wolf burglar is not to be underestimated. He is he is a cunning, clever foe, as evidenced by the way he escaped. Sheer passion and determination will not be enough to catch him. Which is to say that while I value the assistance of the inspector and his assistant, I believe cooler heads will prevail in the end, to wit, yours and mine. I too may be prone to fits of passion, but I should like to think it's nothing compared to that of the Eorzean gentleman. Huh. These are short. Dang. Oh, it's been an hour and 21 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry for the long break. I normally don't do that, but there was a family emergency I had to pay attention to, but it's all good now. Back to streaming. Have you heard, yo? The wolf burglar for whom we have been searching day and night has struck again. Word reached me but moments ago. The inspector and his assistant are a step ahead of us, but if we hurry, we may arrive before they begin questioning any witnesses. You will come, will you not? Yes. Then let us brook no further delay and make haste for the Rakuza district. The wolf burglar strikes again. It was a near thing, I say, a near thing. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, stand ready to assist any and all who seek redress for crimes dastardly and daring. My keen inspector sense has led me hither. Speak, my good man, what injustice befell you here? Inspectors, ah yes, the Westerners. I remember you, girl. If you are so eager to hear the tale, then I should be glad to tell it. It was him, the wolf burglar. Bold as ever, he attempted to steal the finest sword in my collection, the Soroboro Sakura, in broad daylight. By the kami, but you say he attempted? And failed I. What little did the fool know I had recently employed a new bodyguard, a peerless samurai worth every koban. So the fiend was unable to abscond with your precious blade? Truly, you are fortunate indeed, Master Akebono. Yet surely this is not the end of it. The wolf burglar has its pride. He is not wont to forsake a prize. Master Akebono, I have no doubt that the thief will come for the blade again and again. I pray you permit me to aid your men in protecting his treasure. That we may finally bring this villain to justice. You have spirit, I'll grant you that, but I have no need of additional guards. Yojimbo alone is worth 100 men, if not more. Master Akebono, I think you underestimate this foe. You try my patience, boy. I have made my decision and I will not suffer it to be questioned further. Find another way to earn this Sekegumi's approval. Now then, I have a pressing engagement in Sajo Hanamaji. Oh wait, one sec. I got a phone call. Hello? Hey, okay. I was thinking that you should probably go as soon as possible. Alright, I'll get my stuff ready. When did you wanna go? Okay. So this is like stop the stream sort of thing and just get ready. Okay. Alright. Alright, thank you. Bye. Okay. 2 secs. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna finish this scene and then I gotta go. Now then, I have a pressing engagement in Sajuro Hamachi to which I have been looking forward all week, and I'll be damned if I'm going to let this business with the wolf burglar delay me any further. Good day. I fear he has let this turn of luck lull him into a false sense of complacency. He should be doubting the guard or tripling it, if only he would reconsider. If he will not listen to reason, then he must be made to listen to reason. While in doubt, try again. It's not the most well thought out plan, but for lack of anything better, alright, let us follow Master Akaburo to Sanjo Hamacho and once more impress upon him the gravity of the situation. Okay, and with that, I gotta go. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.